Our veteran today is being sponsored by Representative Dennis Johnson. Representative Johnson, you're recognized to introduce the Veteran of the Week.
Members, this is a special day for District 50. The Veteran of the Week this week is Mr. Russell Combs. I met Mr. Combs in 1975 when I moved to Oklahoma. He and his wife Martha were members of our church. Mr. Combs enlisted in the military at the age of 16 in 1944 and served until 1974. He began his military career as a merchant marine, and he ended up as a captain in the U.S. Army. He served in both the World War II and the Korean War, and he was also called up out of the reserves to go to a place called Cuba during a crisis of some sort that came up in the 60s. We appreciate his service to our state and our country. His family, he has two children, Craig and Connie. You might know Connie, you rodeo guys. His daughter Connie Combs is a world champion barrel racer. The only person to win the WPRA Women's Professional Rodeo Association World Championship on a stallion. She was a 7-time qualifier. She's on the circuit today out in Tennessee, so she can't be here with us. His wife is under the weather and can't be with us, but we do have a couple of friends in the gallery. Tommy, you and Laura stand up. Tommy Howell is a commissioner in the Duncan area, and Laura Johnson, no relation to me, by the way. Those are some friends that got him up here. We would like to welcome Mr. Combs as the Veteran of the Week today. Mr. Speaker, I'd ask you to have the clerk read the citation.
Clerk will read.
Whereas Russell Combs, a resident of House District 50 in Comanche, Oklahoma, is being honored on the House floor of the Oklahoma House of Representatives on Monday, April 7, 2014, as Veteran of the Week. Russell Combs served in the military from 1944 to 1974. He began his military career in the Merchant Marines and ended as a captain in the U.S. Army. And whereas Russell Combs joined the Merchant Marines at the age of 16, in October 1944, Russell Combs went through basic training in Florida, then deployed from New Orleans on the USS George Gershwin, a Liberty ship, and headed through the Panama Canal into the Pacific Ocean. 30 days after deploying, Combs landed in New Guinea and the Philippines, dropping off supplies to troops in that region. And whereas Russell Combs was a part of only 13 ships getting to bay when 300 ships had already been sunk by Japanese forces. Each of these 13 ships took 24 hours to get into the bay and out of artillery range from the Japanese. In all, Russell Combs made 5 trips with the Merchant Marines all over the globe. And whereas Russell Combs served in World War II and the Korean War, moving up quickly in rank in frontline duty, he narrowly escaped capture numerous times while in Korea and was separated from his unit several times. Upon returning home, Russell Combs joined the National Guard 158th Field Artillery Battalion in Duncan, Oklahoma. He was in the National Guard for about 5 years and achieved the rank of captain. And whereas the state of Oklahoma holds our veterans in highest esteem and appreciates the sacrifices and contributions they have made to preserve our freedoms and way of life. And whereas the Oklahoma House of Representatives of the 54th Legislature takes great pride in honoring you as Veteran of the Week. And now therefore, pursuant to the motion of Representative Dennis Johnson, the state of Oklahoma extends to Russell Combs sincere commendations and directs that this citation be presented.
Mr. Speaker, I request that Captain Combs be allowed to say just a couple words.
Captain Combs, you're recognized.
I sure want to thank all of you for your excellent welcoming we've had here today. I've never been in here before. I've heard a lot about it. And they claim this is where all my taxes go. I'll just throw that in. I'm just kidding about that, but I know it has to be done. But thank you very much for your recognition. And if it's do-over, I wouldn't change much, just a little. Probably look a little older, not younger for sure. But God bless all of you. I think you do a good job. I give you good words wherever I go. And Lord bless all of you. Thank you.
Captain Combs, here this morning, we have a copy of the citation that was read. We're going to give it to you in your honor, recognizing you today as our Veteran of the Week. We also have a flag that was flown over the state capitol, and we're going to give that to you to take with you as well. And we appreciate your service.
Thank you very much, and I don't think I'll outlive this flag.
Members, please, and members and guests of the gallery, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Captain Combs.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Carry on. Thank you.
Thank you.